Hello everybody. Today I wanted to share with you something else to make out of our Usborne big book of science and things to make and do. Now I know that last time when I made the Zappy Zoomer, it's actually on the front of the book here, lots of you seem to really enjoy that one. So I thought I'd show you how to make another plane today. And this one is called the Catapult Plane. And it's a really super fast jet style of plane, and you make it go super fast by using a rubber band or an elastic band. And the part of science that relates to is saying that it's an energy boost for the plane, and the stretched rubber band is full of energy which is straining to be released. And when you let go of the plane, the energy goes into the plane and makes it move forward. And it's the same principle that is used for an aircraft carrier. When it's a very short runway and the jet needs to go super fast, they use a similar kind of system. So we are going to make one of those today. And I'm just going to show you the equipment that you need. You need an A5 piece of paper. You can use A4 if that's what you have, but A5 fits within the measurements. It's quite a small plane. A ruler, pencil, scissors, sellotape, and of course a rubber band. Now I've got really long stretchy ones here, but if you don't want to use a rubber band, that's absolutely fine. You can just throw it without the rubber band. And if you have one, a hole puncher, again, you don't have to have a hole puncher. It's just something that you attach the rubber band with. Okay. Now what's really important with making a plane like this is that you need to fold your creases very, very carefully. Without folded creases and sharp edges, the plane won't fly as well. So really pay attention to that when you're making one. So first of all, our measurements, and we need to cut a rectangle of paper which is 10 centimetres by 15 centimetres. So I'm going to measure it. Do you remember, as I showed you before, children, don't start measuring here, always measure where the exact number 1 is. Okay, so 10 centimetres by 15 centimetres. So the long side would be 15 centimetres and the short side, the width across, is 10 centimetres. So I'll just mark myself a little bit up there and do that cutting. Do you remember I told you if you use little dots on your paper, it helps you with measurements? Oh, I'm sorry, I hope you can hear me. I think the tractor has decided to cut the field at the back of me, so I hope you can hear. Now you'll see when I cut this, it's actually not very big. So there's our piece of paper. This is the size of the finished plane. So you can see it's not very big. So our first job, make your rectangle and you fold it in half lengthways. So you're going to fold it in half so that it looks like that. Now I can see when I have cut mine, I haven't cut it quite straight. I've got slightly a bit of an edge there. So I'm going to trim that, just so that I know it's perfectly the right size. Just trim that little bit off. Okay. So we have this piece of paper, this shape. And the next thing, I'm looking at my instructions, we have to fold down each corner down to the bottom of the paper. I will show you. So it looks like that. So the corner was up and I fold it down. And I do exactly the same with the other corner. So my paper now looks like that. Both sides have got the corner folded down. And I'm going to use my thumbnail to really make it sharp. Okay. So then the next thing that we do is with each side, we fold that side down until it reaches the bottom. I'll fold it and I'll show you what I mean. So it says to fold it down Now you've got to keep it really tight on the nose so the nose doesn't go underneath, and fold it down. Okay, I'll show you that one. So it's just a matter of making a really sharp crease. I'm sorry, I thought you could see the table, but you can't actually. So that's how it was before, and now I've folded it down to the bottom. You see that? So it's just all lined up at the bottom. I'm going to fold over the other side exactly the same. I'm holding on to the nose of it when I do it so that it keeps it in a really sharp shape. Okay, so you end up with that shape then. So we've now folded those down. The next instruction says to us that when we've done that, it's a good idea to get one of our little pieces of sellotape, which I've pre-cut on my glass again, and just put a little piece of sellotape on to hold that wing in place. So that looks like that. Little piece of sellotape holding the wing in place. Do exactly the same on the other side. So it's not sellotaping everything together, it's just holding the wing in place. Okay, so that's the next step, and then when we've done this, we then need to fold once again the sides down. So I'm going to show you that. So fold it right down again. Okay, so it's to the bottom. So I folded that side down. And now I will fold the other side down, turn it over, fold exactly the same down again. So you're just lining things up so it's streamlined. Just remember, like our Zappy Zoomer, everything needs to be streamlined. So it looks like that, so it's folded over. It then says to fold over the top of our wings so that they look nice and streamlined. So you're just making it look flat, like that at the top. So our wings are now there, they're flat, and it's ready to go. So very simple. When it's folded flat, it looks like this, and I've simply opened the wings out. So we've got our shape. Okay. Now here, where you can see the piece of sellotape, that's where I'm going to put my hole. And if I show you on here, I've already made the hole. So I'm going to put my little hole there with my hole punch. This bit is quite tricky, only because if you get the hole in the wrong place, you're going to cut right the way through your plane. So you need to really just be careful with that bit. So either get a grown-up. If you don't have one, a hole punch, you can put your plane down onto maybe a rubber or a piece of blue tack or something like that, and you make the hole with a pencil. Okay, so I'm going to use my hole punch to make my plane and bob that onto there. Hopefully I've got it in the right place. I'm trying to look. Yes, I've got my hole in the right place. And then you put your rubber band through, simply feed it through, and when you've got it part the way through, I'll try to show you, you tuck it, sorry, I'm just trying to get it so you can see, you tuck it back through itself so it makes a loop, not quite going around like that, like this, so it's made a little loop. Okay, and that is your plane ready to fly, your catapult plane. Now once again, I'm going to wonder if I can show you this like I did with the Zappy Zoomer. So you have it ready there. I'm going to move to one side, see how much, oh look, we've got Hugo and Leo at the back there, I didn't know they were there. So you can see how much that this flies. So you need to hold it with your fingers and thumb underneath, and you put your pencil through the end of the catapult. Don't put it too high, too far down. If you put it down like that, it won't come off. So you need to just put it down near the top like this. Now also, I know it's paper, but please don't shoot this and point it at anybody, because that may hurt somebody. So I don't want you to do that. So really just be careful. And I'll see if I can get it. So if I let go and it goes, whoa! Now that's shot right the way across my lawn. I know I can't show you as well on the camera, but it's just amazing how quick it goes. So got it down, ready. Can you see the tension? I can actually feel that tension on my pencil. So I'm going to have a little go with it. Pull it like that, and whoa! Excellent. They are really good fun, and I really hope that you'd like to make one. So that's our catapult plane. So have a little go at one of those, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.